Hi everyone, welcome to Beck's Craft and Spot, Tattered and Torn. I'm Becca. Say hi when you join me. We're gonna do a Americana craft again today. I might do two, I'm not sure. Depends on how long it takes for the first one, which it shouldn't take that long. Let me know when you get on, say hi. When you get on, let me know you're here, where you're watching from. I'm trying to find me on here. That was last week's. Why don't I see myself on my page? Bear with me just one moment. Maybe if I go out and come back in, I might see me then. Sorry, I've had a terrible cough for a couple weeks now. Why am I not seeing myself? Let me refresh. Maybe if I... There I am. So just say hey when you come on, and I will get started. If you missed tonight's episode, then you can always watch the replay. And just so I know you're watching, please put hashtag replay, and that way I'll know that you came to see it later after the first one, after the live is over. If you come on while I'm live, just say hi so I know that you are here, please, and say hello so I know you're here. And then if you would please heart the video and shred it out for me so we can get so maybe some of your friends or family would join us on Monday evenings. I'm going to start with this board with the heart from Dollar Tree, and it's the same on both sides, and this star will probably be covered up. I've got three stars that I'm going to use to decorate this board up with, and we are going to apply napkins to each one of these stars. And I just got this in the mail today. I did not know that it was so small. I thought it was at least this big. So it might be it might look a little funny, but I'm probably gonna have to use the whole napkin on it. We'll see what it looks like. Hopefully it'll look okay. And then one star is gonna have the blue with the white stars, and then the other one is gonna be red, and the stars are green, gray, and blue and yellow on here. And then we have some beads, and I have Home of the Brave. I'm going to use this little plaque. And this is some ribbon I'm not going to need, so we will go ahead and get started. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to the side, out of the way, so we can just work on these stars. And I'm going to I'll Mod Podge the napkins on. And then I'm going to take these little twine hangers off, because we won't need those, but I'll keep them. I can use them for something else. How's everybody doing today? Did you have the day off for the holiday, or did you have to work? Okay. So I am just going to use the Mod Podge, and I'm going to get these ready. I think I'll put the blue napkin at the top, so we'll do it first. We just need to separate the layers. I'm not sure how many layers there are. I think it's just 2. So I'll lay that piece out of the way. Still feels kind of thick. Maybe it's a 3-ply. Maybe not. Okay, let's go ahead and get some Mod Podge on here. Maybe. Okay, here we go. I thought I ruined my Mod Podge. I left the lid off for a while out here and I didn't realize it. Until the other day when I came out. Just trying to cover it real good to make sure this napkin sticks. Okay, and I'm just going to lay this over the top of it. Ugh. Those wrinkles in the middle. I'm going to grab my iron and plug it in real quick and let it heat up. I'm just going to try to rub these out. I still feel like there's more than one layer left on this. Sorry, I should have had this on. Hello, hello, hello. Say hi when you join so I know you're here. I do not know about these napkins. I got them from Amazon, and they're just, it's like there's, it's like it's not wanting to stick, like there's still 2 layers, but I can't get it to come apart. It's coming apart now. So that was a oopsie, I guess. I'm just going to take my sanding sponge and sand off as much as I can. I knew it felt funny. I should have kept trying, I guess. Sorry about that. Let's try again. I'm going to use a bigger brush to get this glue on here. If you're new here, welcome. Okay, let's try that again. Ouch, that was not in the container. I'm just not having a good day today. And why is this happening to me? the wrinkles out. This blue napkin just does not like me today. I'm gonna go ahead and work with this other one. And this time I'm going to try to make sure that I got them all off. And I actually have some spray adhesive I might grab to see if that works better than this Mod Podge. The blue one it acted like it had too much Mod Podge on it, but I didn't put that much on it, so I'm not sure why it ripped. But I'm gonna grab the spray adhesive. Just one moment. I'm gonna see if this works better, and I need to put that in that because this is just Elmer's multi-purpose spray adhesive, and hopefully we'll see what happens. This project might be a fail for me. I've Mod Podged napkins on surfaces before, but not too often. I don't do it that often. So maybe I just need more practice. It's soaking through the napkin, so I'm just trying not to rip it, but trying to also make sure that it's down too. And I'm trying to get the wrinkles out of it. I'm going to use the heat gun to try to to try to dry it out a little bit. Okay. And hopefully with this spray adhesive, this doesn't backfire on me, but I'm gonna work my way around and take off the edges now. Got a little bit on top of it. That'll be okay though. There's the red one. That one's done. The red one is done. So I'll set this to the side. I need to get me a little vacuum, but I'm going to blow this stuff out and this dirt out of the way. And for the third time, I'm going to have to do this blue one again, because I had ripped it. Usually I don't make such a big mess with my projects. Okay. I'm not going to spray it on the table. I'm going to spray it out here. That way maybe it won't stick. The other one was sticking to the table, and I didn't want it to stick to the table. And taking these napkins apart. Trying to get all the layers off this time. Hi Kayla, hi Sherry. Thank you for joining me today. Well, this napkin, I can see it's almost apart. Here it goes. All right. I don't know what it is about this blue napkin. Just does not want to lay down for me. But I did notice when I dried the red one, the heat helped it, so maybe this will help. Okay. It still has the seams where it was folded at, but there's really not much I can do about that. So let's go ahead and get rid of the excess on this one. I'm going to tear some of it off this time so it doesn't go wild. Okay. And that was much better. I should have did that to the red one as well. That turned out good. Okay, that one turned out a lot better. And then this one, I don't know if I'm gonna like this flag napkin on here, but it's all I got. It's all I got to use, so. If I see some out somewhere, maybe, at least if they're bigger, that is, maybe I can redo this one later, but. Those 3-ply napkins are sneaky. I'm gonna go ahead and hold this out here to spray it too, because that seemed to do a lot better. Okay. Oh my goodness, I don't think that this napkin is big enough for this start. I'm having to add some Mod Podge just to the edges of these tips to put a little piece of napkin on there, because it did not cover the tips on that side, on the 2 corners. So that's what it's gonna look like. Let me take the excess off. It's sticking to me. There's not much excess on this one since it's such a little napkin, but okay, let's do this one. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to the side for. How's that look? I guess it doesn't look that bad. Okay, I'm gonna lay that out of the way. Put the lid on the Mod Podge. Just gonna go over this to make sure there's no wrinkles in it. And I am gonna go around the edges of this with my walnut stain, just to have it look more primitive. I think I said that right. Distressed, I guess. I guess I should be holding it where y'all can see it. I'm sorry. See how it looks distressed around the edges now. This blue is wrinkling up when it dries, so that's why I hit it with the iron again. The ink that I'm using is Distressed Oxide Walnut Stain. It's by Jim Holtz, and you can get it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I have little ones I think I got from Hobby Lobby, but this big one I believe I got from Amazon. And so this is the blue one. I went across the center to give it a little distressing. I left some of them white, just because this one kind of looks distressed already. I'm going to go around the edges, but it has like distressing in it, but it also has white in the center. So that's why I did it that way. So I'm just going around the edges on this one. Okay. So I have all these done. So I'm going to put my ink to the side, and I'm going to lay those to the side. I'm going to see I'm going to take this little hanger off for now. I don't know if I want to put a hanger on it. I thought about just having it as like a leaner. You can put it up against a wall, or I thought I might need to grab another Jenga block. I thought I had one laying somewhere. Close, but I don't see it. I actually have these bigger Jenga blocks. I think I'm going to use one of them. And I probably got this from Dollar Tree. A box of these from Dollar Tree. I know the smaller ones come from Dollar Tree. These might have come from a store that I was at in Kentucky a couple years ago. I can't remember now exactly. But we're going to start gluing these on. The blue and the red are going to be on the surface, and then I'm going to raise the flag one. And I'm going to grab a swig of water real quick. And then I'm going to cover that star that's in the board with this one. And I'm just going to go put plenty of hot glue on it. But I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to have it hanging, have the glue coming off the board. So I'm just going to press it down for a few minutes. Hello, Tina. How are you today? forgot about my sign. I might have to put it in the middle of one of my stars. And I'm going to pluck this hanger off. There's staples holding it in the back of this. And I don't know if I showed this at first. It had this little hanger on it, and I got it at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to cockeye this one too. You know what? I'm just looking to see. To see what I'm doing here. I'm just going to glue this right here to the board itself. And then I'm just going to hopefully I had that straight. I'm not sure. You guys are awful quiet tonight. And I should have kept that little small Jenga block. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm actually going to distress this real quick before I put it on here. And I did not give it full coverage. I just did that. And the board is already distressed, so I didn't need to do anything to that. I'm just going to hold this in place for a couple minutes to let it dry really good. Okay. I am just going to take some of these beads off this garland and put it on our hanger that was already on the board. I know I said you could probably make this like a leaner, but just in case you want to hang it, I'm just going to cut somewhere, and I'll save the tassel. I should have cut that tassel longer, in case I wanted to use it for something else, but I probably can just add some twine on it. It'll be fine. Okay, let's see here. Red. Light blue. I'm not sure how many of these are gonna fit on here. Oops. You know what? I think I'm just going to stop right there. You're supposed to have an even amount so it will hang correctly. But if I do that, then I won't have enough room to get the hanger back on there. So it's just going to be uneven, I guess. I didn't want two different colors on the ends either, but I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna just add one more red bead. So there'll be two in the middle. Okay, and then we can put this through the back. Okay, so this is it. A cute little hanger, a door hanger, or wall hanger. It says Home of the Brave. I think it turned out pretty cute. What do you guys think? You like it? If you like it, heart the page and shred it out for me. So the beads came off of a garland from Hobby Lobby. The backer, the wood board that had the star in it, came from Dollar Tree. The 3 wood stars came from Dollar Tree. The napkins all came from, well, I got this one off of Etsy. These 2 came from Amazon. And the Home of the Brave plaque came from Hobby Lobby as well. I was gonna do another one today, but I think with my struggle with the napkins, it took longer than I expected it to. So I was just gonna I'm gonna lay this back. I was just gonna take 5-gallon paint sticks and stain them, and then dry brush white paint on them, and then glue them together into a star. If you would like me to go ahead and do that, then just let me know. I'll stay with you guys. If you want to stay with me, let me know. I'll get some of this other stuff out of my way. I did not make a bow for my what I just did. I should have made a bow. Maybe I'll do a bow and then you guys can see it next week. Getting my water, my paintbrush for my stain. The water just helps spread out the stain better. It doesn't go on as dark as it would if it was dry. I keep setting things in your guys' way. I'm going to stain them before I put them together, and then I'll do the dry brushing after we put them together. one done. There's two. And I'm gonna use my baby wipes here and take some of that stain back off too. See, that's what it looks like now. You can also actually put your stain on here and then take the baby wipe and rub it in too, instead of using a paintbrush. It actually goes on darker though with the Thank you guys for staying with me. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't have my stuff together tonight and had to keep getting up and all that. I'm trying to get the sides a little bit, but I'm not really too worried about those. The last one, I'm going to dry these a little bit too before we put them together. You guys have any plans for the week? Be working. I'm trying to catch up on my laundry, which I should have done that this weekend. just got a splinter. Be very careful if you try to make this yourself. Okay. I'm gonna grab some little cubes now. I'll be right back. I brought the Jenga blocks over just in case I decided to change my mind. If these are too thick, I just want to see the difference. Yeah, these probably are going to be too thick. So I'm going to just grab a few of these Jenga blocks. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need. This is also a new craft that I've never done before, so I don't want to. Just moving some stuff out of the way. So if I remember how to make a star, I think I'm gonna alternate them too. And this is where the Jenga block's gonna come in, because it's not gonna lay flat against there. Let's see here. I need to figure out how my width needs to be before I actually glue this stuff together, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to figure it all out. needs to go into there. Can you guys see that? You can't see all of it, but that looks good. Okay. So I'm going to just lay these out of the way. And I'm just going to need 2 Jenga blocks, it looks like, for this one. I'm going to get the glue gun out again and just start gluing it together. I'll hold it down for a second. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and glue the Jenga blocks down now. Just hold them in place for a second. Okay, so I've got this so far. We just need to put the top one on, or the center one on. kind of cute. I think I got the... I'm gonna move this down a little bit. I don't think it was even. Put some more hot glue on it. Both sides. That's better. So now feels like it's not connected good for some reason. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this apple barrel Snow White, just to just doing it very lightly. Where's the brush? This is a worn out brush, so it should do pretty well. I'm going to dab off some of the paint, and then just brush it on a little bit where you want it. And if you get too much on in some places and you don't want it that much on it, then just take your sanding block and sand some of it off. Like I got too much here a little bit, and maybe here. Took it right off. Turned out pretty cute. And then I could put a little bow on this one, I guess. It's better if you have wired ribbon. This one's not wired. I got it from Dollar Tree. So let's see here. I'm gonna get 2 pieces of this. Ow! I just snipped my finger. I need that. I haven't used this one yet. And then I got this polka dot one. It has white polka dots on it. You can't really see it because of the light. And this one is wired, so I'll probably put this one towards the back. But it is a smaller ribbon in width, too. I don't have, well, I probably could use, I've been working in my garage this weekend trying to get my craft space cleaned up, and I need more space for my ribbons, so I have stacks of ribbons sitting everywhere right now. This one's also, this plaid red is also wired, so it'll help it. And I'm not measuring these pieces. This one's a tad over 7 inches, which it looks like all of them are about the same size. So what I'll do, I'll use the red in the back since it's wired, the plaid. Put the non-wired in the center, and then put the khaki in the front. So I'm just going to lay this down flat and then start scrunching it up in the center and hold it in my fingers like this. And crisscross them. And then I'll do the same with the Americana ribbons. Keep crisscrossing them. You got to keep a good hold on everything. So then I'm going to take a piece of jute string and put it through here. keeping a hold of everything. You can turn it upside down and push it down. To the table, and then put 2 knots in it as tight as you can. And then just, you can cut off the excess. And then you'll want to fluff the bow. And you're just going to want to take the back and just put your fingers in the back and just bring it up and curl it to the back. Now the ones with the Americana colors, they may not want to do what you want them to do because they don't have that wire in them. But just try to poof them up a little, the best you can. And then you can also put dovetails in these as well, and you want to spread them out so you can see everything as well. So when you dovetail them, you just, and I should have done this before I even put it together, but you just cut them at an angle, and it makes a little V like that in the center. And you'll want to do that to all of them. Okay, now I'm doing the other side. That one didn't turn out too great. I'm going to do this one more time. There we go. Okay. this one's a little long. I'm going to trim it a little shorter. Okay. So there's our bow. And I'm just going to hot glue it to the center here. And then I'm just going to hold it there for a second to make sure that it is gonna stay put. I think it needs something in the middle of it. Look. I'm just holding this here for a second. All right. Here we go, a little Americana star. Tell me what you think of it. I think it turned out pretty cute. Thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate you guys. So this craft, I went over the other craft. I'll go over this one. We used five 5-gallon paint sticks that came from Lowe's. They come in 3 packs for, I believe, $1.97. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember the price. It's been a while since I've bought those. And then the ribbons, the Americana ribbons I got from Dollar Tree. The tan polka dot I probably got that from Hobby Lobby when it was on sale, 40% off. The gingham ribbon I've had as well. I probably picked it up from Hobby Lobby. I usually pick up a few different ones from Hobby Lobby when they're on sale. The buttons probably came from Amazon. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight, and I will see you again next Monday at 7 Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you all again then as well. I hope you have a great week. Stay safe. Have a good night. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.